Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're from FAR660, and for consumer industry we choose Ajinomoto Berhad, and for industrial industry we choose Ajia Berhad.
My name is Nur Afika binti Ruflai.
My name is Atia binti Ahmad Nazri.
My name is Tibakis binti Zulkifli.
My name is Muhammad Akmal bin Sajid.
Okay, I will present on a business and economic literature review. Okay, first on a consumer product. A consumer product is any tangible product for sale that is used by a person or household for non-business purposes. The consumer industry is a category of stocks and companies that related to items purchased by individuals rather than by manufacturers and industries. This sector include companies involved with food production, packaged goods, clothing, beverage, automobiles, and electronics. The consumer product industry is a powerful industry as it accounts for 2/3 of the volume of trade in the world economy. Due to its close relationship to other industries, the consumer product industry plays an important role in the global economy. Okay, next on industrial product. An industrial product is a good used by a company for business consumption. One company selling goods to another for business consumption is a prime example of a business to a business. These industrial goods industries include companies involved with aerospace and defense, industrial machinery, tools, construction, and others. Industrial economy, in the study of firms, industries, and market, it looks at the firm of all sizes, from local corner shops to multinational giants such as Walmart or Tesco. And it considers a whole range of industries such as electricity generation, car production, or restaurants.
Proceed to the company background. First, we go to the Ajinomoto Berhad. The story is of continuous discovering the potential of the food and the seasoning and satisfy the consumer need. Ajinomoto Berhad and to contribute towards significant advance in the food and the health on a global perspective, and ultimately to create a better life for all. In order to achieve this aim, they will develop our corporate activity and management in the food, biofine, pharmaceutical, and health product business. Ajinomoto in 1961, the parent company in Japan under Ajinomoto, one of early Japanese company to set up in Malaysia. Currently office in Petaling, Kuala Lumpur. Since 1965, there were award halal certification and 1993 award product certification series. Next, Ajia Berhad. Ajia focus on building product for construction industry, from industry commercial building to common residential house. Ajia Metal Group today is one of the leading players in fabricate steel product, in particular metal rolling system, metal frame product, construction product, architecture product, lightweight product, and Ajia Green Integrated Building System. Ajia Glass product product range to include insulation glass, decorative coat glass, security, safety, and storm protection glass. Next, Ajia Berhad since 1990, currently office at Taman Pelangi, Johor Bahru. The main production is for glass and metal rolling forming. They expand their geographical from Segamat, Johor to northern, southern, central, and east of Malaysia, and overseas in Thailand. In 1996, they are listed in second board of Bursa Malaysia, and 2003 are listed in the main market. Okay, for FAR660, revenue from contracts. Ajinomoto Berhad effective of annual period begin on 1 January 2018. This MFRS 15 replaced MFRS 111, 118, ICI 13, ICI 15, ICI 18, and ICI 131. Each provides a single model for accounting of revenue arising from contract with customer focusing on identification and certification of performing obligation. They apply respectively with cumulative effect in initial applying as an adjustment to the opening balance of retained earnings of the annual report period that include the date of initial application. The company does not expect the application of MFRS 15 to have significant impact to financial statement. For Ajian Berhad, core principle, entitled entity should recognize revenue which depicts the transfer of promised good or service to the customer in amount that reflect the consideration to which entity expect to be entitled in exchange for those good or service. Recognize revenue when a performance obligation is satisfied. Are currently assessing the impact of MFRS 15. They plan to adopt the MFRS 15 because this annual report for financial year ended 30 November 2015 and the effective date for MFRS 15 is 1 January 2018.
Okay, next I will explain on MFRS 2 share-based payment. Now we will look on the similarities and the difference between two industry companies, which is Ajinomoto Berhad and Ajia Berhad. Both companies are standards and interpretation issued not yet effective for an annual period begin on or after 1 January 2018 for the amendment. For Ajinomoto Berhad, this company do not adopt MFRS 2, while the Ajia Berhad, the amendment of MFRS 2 addressed three main areas, which is the effect of a vesting condition on the measurement of a cash-settled share-based payment transaction, the classification of share-based payment transaction which net settlement features of for withholding tax obligations, accounting where a modification to the terms and conditions of a share-based payment transaction change its classification from cash settled to equity settled.
So let's move to another MFRS, which is MFRS 119 employee benefits. Both company Ajia Berhad and Ajinomoto Berhad have the same plan, which is apply the same plan, which is short-term benefit and defined contribution plans. So short-term benefits where the wages, salaries, bonuses and social security contributions are recognized as an expense in the period in which associate services are rendered by the employees. And short-term accumulate compensated absence such as annual leave are recognized when the services are rendered by the employees. They increase their entitlement to future compensated absence. And short-term non-accumulating compensated absence such as sick leave are recognized when the absences occur. And for the defined contribution plans, the group contribution to defined contribution plans are recognized in profit or loss in which the period have related, and once the contribution have been paid, the group has no further liability in respect of defined contribution plan. As for FAR660 on the accounting and reporting by retirement benefit plans. So, as for Ajia Berhad, they do not adopt the MFRS 126. Meanwhile, Ajinomoto Berhad have adopted the MFRS 126, where the company has partly funded the defined benefit plan for employees and executives who have served the required number of years of service, and contributions are made to approved benefit schemes operated by the independent trustee in the accordance with the trustee deed. Okay, so this is the example on the presentations of the retirement benefit plans that have presented by Ajinomoto Berhad. Okay, as for FMRS 7 on the financial instrument disclosure, as for Ajia Berhad on the interest rate risk is the risk that the fair value of future cash flows of the company financial instrument will fluctuate because of the changes in market interest rate. This apply actually both are the same on the Ajia Berhad and Ajinomoto Berhad. So in further, for the Ajia Berhad, the group's primary interest rate risk related to the interest bearing debt. But the group monitors the interest rate on borrowing closely to ensure that the borrowings are maintained at favorable rates. The investment in financial assets are mainly short-term in nature and they are not held for speculative purpose but have been mostly placed in fixed deposit or repurchase agreements which yield better returns than cash at banks. And for Ajinomoto Berhad, the company exposure to interest rate risk arise primarily from the deposits that placed with the licensed financial institutions. And all of the company financial assets are contractually repriced at intervals of less than 3 months, which is in the 2017 less than 6 months from the reporting.
I will proceed the presentation with MFRS 9 financial instrument. Okay, so for Ajia Berhad and Ajinomoto Berhad, the effective date of the MFRS 9, the amendment and interpretation will be on 1st January 2018. So the basis of preparation is to replace the existing guidance in MFRS 139 and introduce a revised guidance on the classification and measurement of financial instruments. So under this MFRS 9, the classification of financial assets is driven by the cash flow characteristics and the business model in which the financial asset is held. So the group investment is unquoted share. They are currently stated at cost less accumulated impairment loss will be measured at fair value through other comprehensive income upon the adoption of MFRS 9. So the group is currently assessing the financial impact of adopting MFRS 9. So I will proceed with MFRS 132, which is financial instrument presentation. For Ajia Berhad, the interest, dividend, gain and losses relating to the financial instrument classified as a liability are reported as an expense or income. So any difference between the carrying amount of the liability and the carrying amount of the assets distributed is recognized in the statement of profit or loss. So for Ajia Berhad, the financial instrument recognized in the statement of financial position are disclosed in the individual policy statement associated with each item. So for Ajinomoto Berhad, the exchange differences and interest and dividend income on financial assets at fair value through profit or loss are recognized separately in profit or loss as part of other losses or other income. And the financial asset at fair value through profit or loss could be presented as current or non-current. So the financial asset that is held primarily for trading purposes are presented as current, whereas financial assets that is not held primarily for trading purposes are presented as current or non-current based on the settlement date.
Next, on a corporate social responsibility, Ajinomoto Berhad, the company is doing CSR on a marketplace, which is anti-corruption. The fraud prevention policy is an effective way of demonstrating the company's and commitment to combating fraud and corruption. The policy sets out A&B standards and procedures against fraud and various forms of corruption together with the action to be taken in the event such as incident is discovered. On the community service, the company approached 4 main areas on the community, which is elderly dietary improvement project, homemaker program, secondary school education project and sports event. On the workplace, the company doing CSR on a human right, workplace safety and equal opportunity and occupational health and safety. And lastly, they also take care of the consumer social responsibility, which is a product responsibility and safety. The food quality in A and B is assured to the Ajinomoto System of Quality Assurance and the International Organization for the Standardization. Seeking continual improvement and setting measurable objectives. For the Ajia Berhad, they conduct a CSR on a community, which is Ajia Berhad Channel Financial Aid through funding programs that contribute to the social well-being of the public. They focus on the schools and education scholarship, sport association, community development program, and societies for the disabled, among others. During the financial year, Ajia has been frequently involved in public welfare activities rooted in the local community, such as contribution to hemodialysis center, resources and education of autistic children, and Penang flood relief fund. Ajia Berhad also take care on their employees, which is they provide a safer workplace. Ajia strives to achieve zero harm at the work and ensure health and safety of their people by providing in-house training, conduct a treasury employees. Ajia believes that retaining positive and motivated staff is vital to the company's success. Equipping employees with the skills and personal development. Ajia conducts a regular training and development program for their employees. And lastly, they conduct a social events. A few events is held in Ajia. They organize annual dinner gathering as well as sports club activity throughout the year.
Lastly, environment issue. Ajinomoto also take care about the environment issue. So for this year, their fuel oil are decreased for 7.2% for this year. Effect of their consumption of fuel oil is decreased. The GHG emission rate are decreased about 9.8%. Next, ozone depleting substances (ODS). The policy of company is to ban use of ODS within the operation. Next, water consumption and conservation are decreased. Influent treatment are decreased. Waste management also decreased. And lastly, there are paperless initiative for self-handling terminal system, e-kiosk portal, fingerprint attendance system, and canteen touch carding. Ajia Berhad, they offer the alternative to natural timber-based material that reduce the unsustainable logging activity. IGIPS system are environment friendly and also minimize the wastage. EFHPG, reducing energy consumption for cooling as well as minimizing noise, heat, and UV ray. For their workplace, allocate the recycle bin in their office, implement energy saving practice, and reducing cycle paper, utilizing scanning and email, and distribute annual report by electronic or on CD.